Hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new, and for those of you who aren't new, welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you here today. So, moving on to the reading today, is a spontaneous reading in the sense that I didn't have a specific topic. I shuffled the cards and pulled the cards, and prior starting this video just meditated upon them so I could get a narrative from spirit about what he would like me to convey um, to the collective. So we have the King of Cups and we have the Eight of Swords. So with the King of Cups, the King of Cups is a masculine energy, and it also has a divine counterpart, which is the Queen of Cups, which is a feminine energy. And this is not like gendered. This is not, based on your like biology. It's just about that embodiment of the feminine energy or the masculine energy in this circumstances, and the characteristics of masculine energy or feminine energy. So when it comes to this card in particular, keyword for this card is emotional intelligence. So when I think of like emotional intelligence, it's and intuition, because we also have here the third eye chakra. We have here Neptune's, and we have Pisces, and we have a yes. So it's all about, perception, but a perception that is, coming from within. It's a perception using your intuition and ideas. So with this card in combination with this card, which is the Eight of Wands, and we have the solar plex, which is talks about I can, and we have the third eye, which talks about I see, and we have Mercury as well, which is about communication, and we have Sagittarius energy, which is about expansion because it's ruled by Jupiter. It's about travel. It's about like knowledge, learning. So with these two cards together and with a yes, I feel that one, this is a very auspicious, a prime time for you to be manifesting whatever it is that you want to manifest, because with the with the with the Eight of Wands And with the King of Cups, Spirit is saying you have the tools, but you have to use them. So maybe what I'm picking up from is that for this collective, that you have been manifesting, and maybe you haven't seen the results that you want to see. And Spirit is saying that you're not, what you're doing isn't wrong, but for what you want to manifest, it requires a different style of manifesting. So, where you've got to be more in that masculine energy, that more like of that, you have that idea, you have, that intuitive idea, and now it's not just going to stay as a sort of intuitive idea. So I would say that this type of manifestation is not so much just, there's many ways to manifest. You can do vision boards, you can do scripting, you can do affirmations, you can do rituals. So my throat's dry. There's many ways to manifest, but Spirit wants you to manifest in a more action way. It's like, okay, yes, I have this intuitive idea that I want to do. Now I need to physically move, because that's like, that's the motion. That's the energy in motion, is you moving. So I'm just trying to think of an example I can give you. So let me think. I'm getting an example coming to mind, so I'm just going to go with it. But just say that you want to this is really basic, but you want to build muscles. Well, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying affirmations alone isn't gonna get you to sort of build muscles. You need to kind of take an action. So it's like, okay, well, let me do some research into what foods will help me to build muscles. Let me do some research on what kind of training I need to do to build muscles. Let me go and sign up with a gym, or look into getting a personal trainer. So I think, and that I can be guilty of this too, is that we sometimes, like, we might prefer, I should say, to manifest from our feminine energy, because this is just my opinion, but it's because the feminine energy is like, relaxed. You're manifesting from a place of like rest and creativity, and we kind of prefer that because that's less effort. Whereas manifesting in your masculine energy is like, okay, you've got to get to work, and I think that's what Spirit is saying to me as well through these messages, is that like, you've done enough of those hypnotherapies and missions and that sort of manifestation. Um, and it's time for you to now take action, which I feel like I'm ready for it now because I have done a lot of that, what I would call like a lot of that feminine like manifestations of like put together like vision boards. It's like quite creative and um gone out ring shopping to manifest an engagement and those and but spirit's like it's time to do something different. So yeah, this is the message from spirit, like it's time now to shift into this energy, and it's not going to be hard work. It's going to be fun work, because this work is not like, oh, I'm working to get just to get paid, or just to get paid. This work is like, this is something you're passionate about. This is something you're dreaming about. This is a dream. This is a so it's going to be exciting. It's going to give you those natural, you know happy hormones. So um it's going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be work, because work is work when you're doing something, but it's not going to be like laborious work. And then I feel like once you get into your momentum, you'll stick at it, because you'll start seeing results, and you'll start to enjoy it. So I'm gonna leave the message there. It's a pleasure once again to connect with your energy and read for you. And I hope this reading resonated. It definitely resonated with me. And I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.